you doing? I'm Danielle.
Nice to meet you. Would you like some water before we get started?
No, I'm fine. I drink some. That's fine.
Okay. So what brings you in today?
You know, one issue I'm having, I'm 45. I've been teaching for a number of years. And I'm thinking about changing my career.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But the thing is, I have children that are still young and that's in school. And I don't think they would want to move to, I went on vacation to the Virgin Islands. I was like, this is like simple, laid back, relaxed. I would love to like be here and have a bed and breakfast and just, cook.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different from the career that I've been in. But it's a problem because I have a 9-year-old, a 12-year-old. I mean, I have a 15-year-old, but she's kind of, in a few, she'll be in college.
Right.
And I'm sure they don't want to be uprooted and live the island life.
So it sounds like you're feeling kind of conflicted because you still have little ones to consider and taking them to an island completely, separate from what they're used to.
Right. And I totally want to do something totally different, like a bed and breakfast and stay at the bed and breakfast and cook for guests and have tours and I know my children will want that.
Okay.
So, I don't know. At first I had this whole plan. I'm going to teach for a number of years. I'm going to retire.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to do, raise my kids. And I get to do the things I want to do. But just visiting really just brought it to life. Like, wow, I really want to do that like right now. Life is short, you know. But then they have their grandmother here in Missouri. So my mother's passed. So, but my husband's mother's still living. So they would kind of miss the grandmother.
Okay.
So I can't just consider how I feel. I have to consider how they would feel.
Right. So are you feeling kind of confusion as to their feelings compared to yours? Or how that will pan out?
Right. It is a good word, confused, because I can't only think about myself. I do have to think about them, but I don't even want to go back to teaching. I'm on a sabbatical. And during the sabbatical, I went and, just enhanced my skills in teaching, my craft, at a university. And then I had the opportunity to go on vacation in the Virgin Islands. And I was like, this is really nice.
So you kind of got to see a different side of life and how you could possibly be living, and that excited you, or?
Right, it did.
Okay.
And it's like, I'm feeling like I'm 20 years old, I'm 45, so I should really have everything planned out. I shouldn't be thinking, oh, I just sell the house, uproot the kids and my husband. And that's another one. He has a job, full-time job, so it's not like he can just leave. And he drinks. And in St. Croix, that's all they do is drink. So I think that would probably be a problem. I don't drink, but that would probably be a problem that I would foresee because, I was there with someone that stays there. So they were, I didn't just see the tourist sites. I was able to see the locals and the good, bad, and the ugly of the island.
Mm-hmm.
So I do know that it's off. The thing. Is it okay?
I get it.
Okay. But, I'm sorry. But anyway, I have to think that he would get there and probably start drinking. I don't know, I just kind of made a list and said the things that could happen. And I just want to relax and...
So is that possibly something that you're feeling a little worried about? Just as far as all the drinking that's readily available?
Right.
There?
Yeah. That and... They say it's nothing to do in St. Croix for kids. It's really more so, for adults. Because when I was there, of course, being a teacher, I said, let me see the kids. What do they do? And they really don't. It's a small 42-mile island. So they really don't really do anything.
Okay.
It would be more so, they have the beaches, but they wouldn't be in the States.
Mm-hmm.
So
let me check it real quick because I can always edit this. Okay, it's still going. So 5 minutes. So we'll start from 5. It's okay. Mm-hmm. We'll start from 5 minutes. Okay, so just.
Yeah, like you're young. I'm sure you think, oh, you have this great plan. I'm 45. I'm like, you know what? I might have about 40 more years. So what can I do?
Well, that's completely normal to, get to a certain point in your life and where switch things up a little bit.
Right. But I totally want to switch it up to going into a bed and breakfast, cooking for people, and like a hotel-like scene, for guests.
Yeah, you sound really passionate about it.
I do, and I want to have, one thing about St. Croix, you have chickens running around. I would want to have like a nice backyard, with chickens around, of course, and that's totally different from what. That's totally different from what I went to school for.
Right.
I don't even want to go there and teach because, I've talked to my husband briefly, and he just think, oh, you just liked it or whatever. But I've always said I wanted to do other things other than just, just stay in one spot.
Yeah.
And like I said, we own the house, so we will have to do a whole lot. And then there's a risk to open up a business anyway. So, so I'm here at 45 with kids, and I don't know what I want to do. Because I don't even want to go back to the States and start teaching again.
Wow, okay.
Which I have to because the school paid for you to be on a sabbatical. Although I have the different classes and I did that part, I still have to go back and teach. It's not like I don't enjoy teaching. I've done it for years. I enjoy being in the lives of kids. I enjoy seeing them, but I don't know. I just want to, be on the island.
A lot of options to consider.
Right. So, just don't know.
Well, you sound really happy and excited when you talk about St. Croix.
Yes, I am. But is that the kid in me, or the 20-some-year-old in me, or what? Am I thinking rational like a 45-year-old? So I have 9 kids. I have a set that's older, so they're doing their own thing.
Okay.
And like I said, I have, the 12-year-old, the 9-year-old, and the 15-year-old at home. And so I remember at one point I wanted to teach in Ghana. And I was like, I wanted to take the kids. And I'm like, Mama, I want to go to Ghana, Africa. So they probably think I'm just talking, but to live it, like going there to St. Croix, I'm like, I can actually do this. And the time is now. But, of course, I have to consider them.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You really can hear the concern in your voice for what's going to be best for your family as a whole.
Right. Because you have one, my 13-year-old, 12, 13, she's going to be 13. She's going to be going to middle school. And then my 9-year-old, she's going to be going to the 4th grade. And in St. Croix, the school, they have a high dropout rate. They don't really finish high school. And so I would have to pay for private school. So that'll be an expense. Or like a homeschool. I am a certified teacher, but they're like, Mama, what? So then it's the culture change, because it is quite different, I'm sure, from speaking with the person I did go visit for almost 2 weeks. Well, it was a week, but it felt like 2 weeks. It is a culture change. And so I'm sure, it's American, but it's still, you have to, a lot of places close at 5. The cost of living is higher. Of course, you see a lot of poverty in some places. A lot of places you see the tourist spots and it's really nice and pretty, but it's really simple living.
And it sounds like that's what you're looking for.
Right, like I said, I just want to open a bed and breakfast and have rooms available for tourists and guests, give tours, and cook.
Yeah.
Totally different from being a teacher.
Yeah.
And so they're thinking, Mom, is this just one idea or whatever? You just on the whim or whatever. And so, I don't know. Because I could wait. But then, I always think back to my mother. She died early. And she was waiting to go, she died at 52. Waiting to go and do this. But I was grown. So, but it's not the same situation because I have children, small children. But
and you're really concerned about how they're going to feel about it and adapt and get through school.
Right. And then the sad part, of when you said I was being confused, it's like, you know what? If you guys want to stay, I've even thought this, and I feel bad about it because I love my kids. I've even thought, like, if you want to stay with your dad and keep the house, and sometimes I fly back or you fly to see me or whatever, and, we can work it out. Like, it's not as if it's just this remote place. It's American territory, so, but then they'll be without a mom. And they're still at a ripe age where they do need a mom. And so that's the selfish side of me, I would think.
So you think maybe you're feeling some kind of guilt for having those thoughts about...
Yeah, exactly. You're using the right words because I'm like, this is, like I said, 45, and I'm like, ooh, I can do this, this, and this. I can, leave them in Missouri, and then I go pursue, who has dreams at 45?
That's completely normal.
Well, now with kids, that's just how I think, I just think that maybe a 20-year-old should be thinking like this. Or maybe someone that's retired and don't have small children like I do. Like I said, I can let you guys stay if you want to. You can visit me. And that's the husband and the kid. So that's bad. Because when you've been together so long, it's like, if you're meant to be together, you'll be together. Sometimes you wake up, oh, you young. Sometimes you wake up like, I'm with you again. So the distance, they really wouldn't bother me.
You sound okay about it, kind of sure.
Right.
About your
or I can say, maybe do it in the next 5 years, where the 13-year-old will be off in college, and then I only have the baby with me. The younger one. She'll still be a teenager, but I can do a, private school, and then bring him, and then lease the house out, sell it, or something like that.
Yeah, there'd be less children to have to take into consideration.
But who knows what will happen in 5 years. So my mind is like going everywhere. And then sometimes I'm like, you know what, I should just stop thinking like this. Sit it on a shelf. Do your sabbatical, go back and teach, and, just leave that alone and don't pursue that.
Okay, well, we have about a minute left.
Okay.
So if you want to, wrap up your conversation, if there's anything else you want to add.
No, that's it. It helps to kind of get it out and to look at, get in tune with those feelings of confusion, really identifying the guilty part, and just speaking it out, bouncing off to someone, even though you're young, but, you brought up feelings that I've been feeling. So I have a lot to think about.
Okay. Well, thank you for your
Okay.
time. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You good listen. Good job.
Okay, we're still recording.